Welcome to SKML Chess Academy YouTube channel. In this video, we will be seeing some traps in Ruy Lopez 1. We are we will be showing you 300 traps. So out of this, 10 traps will be shown in this video. So this is known as a part 1, chess traps part 1. Let us dive into the chess traps. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop B5, A6, bishop A4, knight F6, knight C3, bishop C5, knight into E5, knight into E5, D4, bishop B4, D into E5, knight into E4, queen D4, knight into C3, B into C3, bishop A5, bishop A3, B6, 12 E6, queen f6, bishop into d7, king d8, bishop c6 check, queen into d4, e7, checkmate. So let us see trap number 2. These are all from the Ruy Lopez opening. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, knight c3, d6, d4, b5, bishop d3, e into d4, knight into d4, knight into d4, queen into d4, c5, queen e3, c4. The bishop is trapped here. Let us see trap number 3. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, b5, bishop b3, bishop c5, knight into e5, knight into e5, d4, bishop d6, d into e5, bishop into e5, f4, bishop d6, e5, bishop c5 check, king h1, knight g8, queen d5, queen e7, queen into black lost the rook. Let us see. Fourth. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, bishop c5, c3, bishop a7, d4, knight rook e1, f5, knight bd2, knight into d2, knight into d2, e4, knight into e4, castles, bishop g5, knight e7, knight g3, rook f7, queen e2, king f8, knight into f5. Game number 5, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, bishop c5, knight into e5, knight into e4, knight into c6, d into c6, queen f3, queen h4, knight c3, knight into c3, bishop into c6, bishop into c6, queen into c6, check, bishop d7, queen into a8, check, king e7, queen into h8, knight e2, check, king h1, bishop into f2, h3, queen into h3, check, g into h3, bishop c6, king h2, bishop g3, checkmate. Trap number 6. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, bishop c5, knight into e5, knight into e5, d4, knight into e4, rook e1, bishop e7, rook into e4, knight c6, d5, knight a7, queen e2, b5, bishop g5, f6, d6, c into d6, bishop into f6, G into f6, queen h5, king f8, bishop b3, queen e8, queen h6. Checkmate. Let us see trap number 7. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop falls back to bishop a4, knight f6, castles, d6, queen e2, b5, bishop b3, knight a5, d4, bishop g4, d into e5, knight into b3, a into b3, d into e5, rook into a6. That's all. If rook takes, queen into b5 check, then takes back the rook. So here he got only the pawn here. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, d6, rook e1, b5, bishop b3, knight a5, d4, e into d4, e5, d into e5, knight into e5, bishop e6, knight into f7, king into f7, bishop into e6, check, king g6, queen d3, check, knight e4, queen into e4, check, king f6, queen h4, check, king g6, queen g4, check, king f6, and here queen g5, checkmate. Game number 9 or trap number 9, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4, knight f6, castles, knight into e4, d4, b5, bishop b3, d5, d into e5, bishop e6, c3, bishop e7, rook e1, castles, knight d4, queen d7, knight into e6, queen into e6, and rook into e6, rook into e4. So now trap number 10. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, a6, bishop e4, knight f6, castles, knight into e4, d4, b5, bishop b3, d5, d into e5, bishop e6, c3, bishop e7, rook e1, castles, knight d4, knight into e5, knight into e6, f into e6, f3, bishop c5 check, bishop e3, queen g5, bishop into c3, c5, knight into f5, f3, queen into f3, and rook in. So these are all the 10 traps which were given in this video. I hope you enjoy the video. It is for fun and also to be aware of what all the traps may occur in the Ruy Lopez. There are 300 chess traps. Out of this, first 10 traps given in this, and also we make these traps in the short videos so that anybody just watch it within 1 minute. That's all in this video. Please, if you like my work, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you very much.